Yeah, it's up. Okay. Yo, this took so long. What the heck was going on? That rhymed. Man. Okay, there we go. Now we are officially live, ready to go. Oh my gosh, that was such a long and tedious process. What was going on? I sound good now? Thank you. Oh man, jeez. That was, dang, that was tedious. I had it open and, okay, my mic was scaring me for a second. I like open the program, close it, then it wasn't loading, then I open it and then close it. I had to reset my streaming key in the end. That was the solution I came to. So, yo, we're back. Yo, thank y'all for being patient. Ay, man. Okay, and it's also recording now. Awesome. Everything is working. Sound going there. That's looking good. Okay. Well, welcome everyone to Umineko. We are back for some more Umineko. I was trying some other stuff too, which is probably why I also was freezing a bit. So, okay, I could troubleshoot that later on, see what's going on there. But, yo, we're back. I missed last... Well, I missed last Tuesday. What was going on Tuesday? I was tired on Tuesday. That's what it was. I was tired. I wasn't feeling too well. I'm feeling better now. So, you know, it is what it is. Yo, Legendary, thanks for joining. And, yeah, let's get this going. Yo, my stream started like a few minutes earlier, too. Man, a bunch of problems with starting off with the stream, but we're here going well. Yo, Genshin, yo, thanks for joining the stream. Okay, let's get this going. I'm also trying this new layout. I like this new layout for the stream also. No, real talk, I actually wasn't feeling good. So, yeah, it was that, and then I also didn't want to stream while I'm not feeling well and having a headache and all that stuff, so... Okay, you had me with that. You had me with that. You had me with that. You're just drunk from the furniture. That's probably why. That could be the explanation. You had me with that. Oh man, that's funny. Man, I miss doing this. Let me turn down my mic. I feel like my mic is loud as heck. Oh man, my background. Oh, how do you like the new desktop background, by the way? Get this going. Yeah, I'm glad I'm feeling good. Man, it's like one of those like slight short colds. So, did you unlock the 100% Umineko scene? I don't know what that scene is, so I'm going to assume that I did not. I'm still in episode 2 so far, so let me actually load. Where are my headphones at? Here are my headphones. Dang, what's my volume at? At 60, jeez. But what did I do yesterday? How's everyone's week been, by the way? I feel like I'm a little all over the place, but I love that's what that. Yes. Yeah. I want to play Toho soon. Another game I want to play soon as well. Like yesterday when I was feeling better, let me pause this while I'm talking so that, yeah. Yesterday when I was feeling better, I was actually playing some Genshin for the first time. So I recorded some stuff with that, so you should see something on down the channel next week. But yeah, I definitely want to play Toho down the road too. The chapter descriptions. Okay, how do I get to the chapter descriptions then? But that's something I also haven't checked out too. Is that... I'm assuming it's not over here. But yeah, I haven't read the chapter descriptions yet either. That's something I could do. I keep looking over here. Camera's there. That's something I could do as well. If anyone knows how to get to there. But yeah, the Toho OST is also awesome. Awesome. I'm excited to play some games. I really am excited. More excited than my other anime content. I'm more excited to play some new games and stuff. Definitely want to play Toho too. And some Genshin. Playing some more Genshin. And play Danganronpa soon as well. And 999. And that's another game. So, yo, it's going to be a fun month. The second half of this month about to be awesome. Hover over the title of the chapter on the title screen. Okay, let me go to the title screen quickly then. That's something I'd want to do. Check out that while I'm right here. Check it out. Before I forget, because I'm going to say, let me do that and end, and I'm going to forget. So, oh, okay. I feel like that's something obvious, but knowing me, good morning. The Golden Witch eagerly awaits your arrival. Please grant her that wish. Were you able to get a good rest and perfect your strategy? The witch expects a lot from you and more than ready to launch an assault right from the start. Also look forward to seeing your strategy. The difficulty level is extreme. The witch intends to make you surrender all at once. Ooh. Okay, what was the first one? Welcome to Rokkenjima, going with 600 heartfelt greetings. Please take it easy, relax. No need to overlay. Okay, so you could definitely see how episode 1 was really just a chillish, in a way, chapter or episode. At least in the beginning half, it was more like, just take it easy. You're easing your way into the storyline. Then episode 2, difficulty hard. Okay, but yeah, let's go with the storyline. Enough of my bantering and talking, even though I like that. But that's interesting. I might have read that in the beginning of when I first started the episode, but thanks for a reminder. Oh yeah, also, I do got my drink, so we are still going to go furniture. I'm not going to do no ooh counter as well. That'll be too much. And I'm going to be over here, tipsy as heck. Higurashi's claim that advertising double the taste was apparently right. What are you talking about? Talking about the drink? After being chased out the guest house, the kids and Nanjo had gathered in the cousin's room and were eating the cake that Kumasawa had brought for dessert. It was both wonderful and high class, topped with lavish amounts of cream and decorated deliciously with fruits. But it didn't quite taste it did taste good for some reason. Yo, Godo was... Karma hit him hard last week, and I liked it. Yo, Kumasawa and that mackerel. I'm glad we're not doing... An ooh counter will be brutal. She's already starting with that ooh stuff right now. See, I don't need that. We'll just stick with furniture. Otherwise, man, I'm going to have to get like a gallon. Like... Oh yeah, Kumasawa is there. Okay.
このケーキもサバの絞り汁に小麦粉と卵を混ぜて焼き上げるとふっくら焼き上がるのでございますよ。
Huh.
それが本当ならすごいね。お父さんの店の新メニューにサバケーキとか登場するかもしれないよ。
Yo, Ballard getting a big laugh out of that.
ヘルシーっぽいイメージがあるしよ。女性とかお年寄りに人気が出たりしてな。俺は食わねえけどよ。
Go anywhere near it.
女はそんなゲテモノは食わねえぜ。
Fish cake. He said, yo, I'm not having that either.
美味しいんですけどね。
Kumasawa was really cheering up the mood with her classic mackerel jokes. Yo, that's her go-to jokes. Man, but the sound of the downpouring rain kept turning their attention towards the mystery guest. In the end, they showered Maria with questions again, since she was the only person here to have met Beatrice. And she didn't reveal the letter yet, right? And neither did, her mother.
まさか、話が本当だったとはね。
She was. And let me just fix this for a second.
その口ぶりだと、マリアが魔女に会ってたって話は、信じてなかったまでにも、初耳じゃねってことらしいな。
ああ、夢見がちなお年頃のよくあるおとぎ話くらいに思ってたぜ。
Huh. I feel you. Chill, Miria, chill. Everyone believes her. Everyone believes, okay? Calm down.
親族会議に来るたびにマリアは会って一緒に遊んでた。
そうですね。
Kuma's like, yeah, play along, you know.
ベアトリーチェ
Or
様は
maybe
普段は
she actually
お
does
姿を
sense
お
or
見せにな
something.
りませんけど、心が綺麗で素直な方の前にはひょっこり姿
Honest
を
people with
現
clean
し
hearts.
ていたずらをすることもあるそうですからね。
Oh, that's Maria. Oh boy. Beatrice referred to the character in the fairy tale about the Rokkenjima witch. To keep Kinzo in a good mood, the family and servants acted as though they believed in the witch of his delusions. Okay. That's how Rokkenjima's fairy tale, or maybe a ghost story, had come into being. The family members who knew that backstory, the fairy tale of the Golden Witch, wasn't something to be taken too seriously. However, they were never able to say that out loud in front of Kinzo. Makes sense, Kinzo would lose his mind. Because of that, the legend of the witch carried a lot more weight to someone like Maria, young like Maria, who didn't know the story of how it... Yeah, she doesn't understand that. That's why Maria believed in the legend of the witch. She accepted it entirely. That was only natural for an imaginative girl who believed in witches. So people had avoided saying things like that would betray her dream. On the contrary, they worked together to say and do things that would help liven up her dream without her knowing.
だから、マリアちゃんがベアトリーチェにもらったお菓子と言って多分誰かがそういうことにしてマリアちゃんの手提げの中に
Okay. I was trying to understand why they were reiterating that, and that's because George had explained that. Okay, I follow.
私も昔に2度か3度そういうふりをして
What
こっ
exactly?
そ
What?
りお菓子を置いてあげたことがあります。
Oh, okay. For who?
おそらく熊沢さんにもいや使用人の皆さんや
Yo, who you secretly placing sweets for?
一度や二度はあるんじゃないでしょうか。
Okay.
無邪気な小さい子が喜ぶなら、口裏を合わせてお菓子を置いてくこともあるか。
Okay.
ってことは、ジョージの兄貴なんかだいぶやってそうだな。
Why you gotta call George out on this? George, you do this?
まあね
Who knows? It's nothing to be shy about. What? It'd probably be boorish to admit such a thing out loud. Okay, George admitted it while being extremely wary that Maria didn't find out. Okay, that's probably why. That makes sense.
サンタクロースみたいなもんか。子供の夢を守るために、両親がグルで嘘をついて、寝静まったこの枕元にプレゼントを置いていたと。
Yo, don't tell me that. Yo, Battler, people believe that Santa is real because he is.
子供の夢って守ってあげたいし。
It's not every day I look directly into the camera lens. Okay.
私は当然サンタなんていないってとっくに知ってるわけだけど、もし覚めなくてもいい夢だったなら一生信じていたかったぜ。
Y'all don't know that, though. Let me stop
世の
playing
中
around.
は世知辛いばかりだと知ってしまうからこそ、大人はせめて子供の綺麗な夢を守ってやりたいと思うもの。
Oh, my mistake.
ベアトリーチェはいるの。いる。
Maria, yes, everyone believes. Yeah, thank you, Kumasawa. Yo, keep
ベ
her
アトリーチェ
chill.
様はおりますよ。
Man. Huh? Right?
この前もですね、サバを干して紅茶の出汁に使おうとしておりましたら、そこへひょっこり。
What happened?
まあつまりこういう調子
Some time ago when I was drawing mackerel to make blood, let's see, suddenly... Suddenly what? She didn't finish that sentence.
だったはずなんだけどね
Okay.
つまり、マリアを除けば、誰も信じてなかったはずの魔女ってわけだ。
少し言葉が足りないね信じてなかったんじゃない信じさせてあげようとしたんだ
Yeah. So this is not about betraying a child's innocence. But Santa Claus doesn't exist in real. Okay, what's the point of this conversation? I'm trying to understand what is this conversation? If you don't want kids to be all disappointed when they learn the truth, you better be off not showing them the dream in the first place. It's the fact that I think like this proof that I'm still a long way from becoming a fool. Okay, the true nature of Rokkenjima Witch was finally taking shape in Battler's mind. However, their current situation overrode this understanding. So from what I'm getting, that they're talking about believing, and by believing it becomes a reality, and that reality becomes a form for some people to believe or something like that. Yeah, real versus magic. Okay. I like how that showed up right after. Okay, that's okay.
という認識だったはずの魔女のベアトリーチェ様が実際に現れちまったと。
Okay.
そういうことか。
Is that it? Yeah. Okay, I follow. But I was like, wait, what? This whole okay.
招かれた客でもないらしい。こりゃ面白そうな話だぜ。
Indeedo, Battler.
ベアトリーチェという女性が実在しないという前提は実は存在しない。
Beatrice doesn't exist.
ルドルフおじさんも言っていた悪魔の証明そのものだよ。
The devil's proof.
ベアトリーチェと名乗る女性の存在を僕たちは誰も知らなかった。
True. They didn't.
でもだからといってそれがベアトリーチェが実在する可能性を否定できるわけじゃない。
Seeing is believing.
南條先生はじい様との付き合いが長いですよね。
Yep. Yeah, I'm curious about Kinzo when he was younger. I want to know what Kinzo was about.
一時期親族会
What's you younger?
クラウスさんたちに随分と聞かれた話ですな。
I won't play the very last question. Okay.
その昔金蔵さんにベアトリーチェという愛人がいて、その隠し子がいるのではないかという
And a
話
child.
です。
Dang.
なるほどな。親父たちは遺産分配で頭がいっぱいだ。
Yeah.
そこに愛人
So
の
of
娘
course,
なんて
of
の
course
が
they
現
would
れ
be
れば
curious. Yeah.
面倒なことになるのは火を見るより明らかってわけだ。
クラウスさんたちも最初は源氏さんに聞かれたのでしょ
Yep.
う。
They
しか
probably
し
did.
源氏さんは金蔵さんに忠誠を誓う側近で
He wouldn't betray that. He wouldn't snitch. Genji ain't no snitch.
源氏さんは多分何も語らなかったのでしょう。それで次に古い友人である私の方に話を聞こうということになったのでしょうな。
And what did you say?
で結論として南條先生。
He did. He did. Oh.
私は会ったことはありませんぞ。
He did? No, I have not met. Okay.
ですが、
So he heard from
そういう女性
Kinzo.
と交際
Okay.
があったと金蔵さんから聞かされたことがありま
Interesting.
し
So
た。
Kinzo was doing it with another lady. Dating, that is. I don't know what else they did. He said she passed away a very long time. Okay, interesting.
死んだ。その間に子供がいたとか。
Good question.
それはわかりませ
He's
ん。
not sure about that, but we do know that Kinzo was in a relationship with some woman named Beatrice.
ただ金蔵さんはベアトリーチェを蘇らせるために研究をしていると常々言っておりました。普通は愛人を失い忘れがたみがいたならばそちらにその分の
Of course,
愛
that makes
情を
sense.
注ぐものです。
That makes sense.
ですから金蔵さんとベアトリーチェの間に
Okay.
子供はいなかったのと私たちは自然
Made
に
little
考えまし
beach.
た。
Made little ones. Oh man. Interesting though. And this may be that, though we know that's not. Yeah, what was that last sentence? Therefore, we naturally assume there's no such child. Yeah.
ってことはそれも悪魔の証明になっちまうな。
Yep.
なるぜ。 愛人との間に子供がいなかったことは証明不能。
You can't prove that, yeah.
現にこうして現れた以上、いたってことになっちまうわけか。
Yeah, okay.
少し暴力的な理論だね。
Huh.
後ろ宮家の遺産問題でトラブルが生じていることを聞きつけ、何者かがおじい様の大昔の愛人関係を知り、それを装って
I mean, that's a possibility that there is some rando who's doing this. Imagine that. Man, people do that though. How many Lifetime films have I seen where that's happened? Yes, I watch Lifetime films here and there. They have some really tacky plots, but the drama in them is kind of entertaining.
しかし本当に彼女が隠し子で、しかもその上じい様に顧みられなくて孤独に生き復讐に帰ってきたって設定も否定はできねえよな。
復讐？
Huh.
なんだよそれ。
Yo, Ballard pulled up revenge. He's like, what are you talking about?
ああ、すまんすまん。男なんだよ。ついつい面白そうな方に脚色しちまうぜ。妙なドラマの見過ぎだな。
See, Ballard knows what I'm talking about with the dramas. Oh, man. Normally that might have come off as a light joke, but the joke had landed after an uninvited mystery guest calling herself Beatrice had marched in on the day of the family conference, where the bloody argument that the inheritance had become took center stage. There is no way Ballard's joke would be welcomed with laughter. Here it is. Oh, okay.
なるほどなるほど。それはなかなか面白そうですな。そんな筋書きの小説をぜひ読んでみたいものです。
I am, kind of.
まあ現実にはそんなことはできねえと思う。何しろよ。今この島にはひふみ18人もいるんだぜ。
Oh, what was the other person though, Battler?
妙なことをすればすぐにでも取り押さえられちまう。
I don't think that's worth it. Huh.
それに台風のおかげで島から逃げ出すこともできない。
Yep.
つまりとんでもない事件を起こそうにもどうにもならねえってことさ。
This dude Battler funny.
同感だね。退路の断たれた袋小路で、しかも十分怪しまれているような状況下で、そんな恐ろしい復讐劇なんかとてもできるとは思わないね。
でしょうな。
Probably not.
ならば姿など表さずに暗躍しての復讐の方が現実味があるというものです。堂々と姿を現して仇討ちなど時代劇の中でしか考えられませんな。
Unless there's a strategy with that plan.
わからねえ
I mean, you
ぜ。
can't completely know what people
復
are
讐っての
thinking.
は感情でやるもんだ。理屈じゃねえぜ。
Revenge is based on emotion, not logic. What are your thoughts on that? Revenge is based on emotion, not logic? Okay.
それこそ差し違い
I kind of agree with that.
別に
because
警察も人数も
let's
態度がな
say-
くても何も怖くはないかもしれねえぜ。
Let's say I kill someone. Okay, let's say someone kills someone I care about. Let's change that. Then I'd want to get revenge on them because I care about that person. I want to get an eye for an eye. So that example was kind of it's out of nowhere. But yeah, I think about that as more of an emotion. But then again, it's logical to think about that because that's how someone's response would be because they care. Okay, whatever.
大丈夫だ。
I don't know what I'm
ジェシカちゃ
talking
ん
about. I'm just talking.
僕たちが想像するような物騒なことは何も起きないよ。
遺産をめぐっておじさんたちがバトルロイヤルってのが物騒なことじゃねえってんならな。
そうだよな。父さんもルドルフおじさんも体格いいし、エヴァおばさんなんか格闘技習ってんでしょ。
Ava's trained in the martial arts. Okay. I remember they mentioned that last chapter if I recollect. Shh.
夫だよね。
We'll be fine. Ooh, you don't sound completely confident with that. Jessica didn't say out loud, but she vaguely knows that her own father stood in opposition to all the other. Yeah, it kind of is messed up when you think about it, Jessica. But that's your parents' problem. That's all your parents' problem. Though it may become your own problem in a way since it's family, but you know. They usually played nice in front of their children, but when that pretense was lifted away like it had been in dinner, the result would be yeah, that word, whatever. Roar. After realizing this, it was only natural for Jessica to be frightened at the thought. Now her parents might get caught in some kind of trouble and become human sacrifices for something terrifying.
だよな。ジョージの兄貴の言う通りだぜ。何も起こらねえよ。魔女様の名前を語ろうとも。
Haha.
魔法も使えない人間の女が
What can a single human woman who can't even use magic do? Yo, Balor's laying it out right there. No, there's no such thing as magic. It doesn't exist. I was kidding. The sudden, creepy laugh made all of them jump. This music's kind of creepy me. And when they realized the strange laugh was coming from a mirror, they were shocked again.
そうなんだ。それがバトラの認識なんだね。
Ooh. You got Maria's bad side.
気色悪い声で笑うんじゃねえぜ。
Watch she laughs again in spite.
バトラはベアトリーチェの存在をとりあえずは認めてる。
But only as a human.
19人目の客人程度には認めてる。
Yeah, him accepting her as a person means that he's accepting her as a 19th. Yeah, that's true.
でも、そこまでだね。19人目のベアトリーチェが魔女であることは認めてないね。
突然何を言い出すかと思えば。
Oh.
そりゃそうだろ。
Huh?
魔女なんているわけがねえ。
Witches couldn't possibly exist. Oh boy, Atlas.
それを語る人間の
Saying
女
this
し
to
か
her?
言えねえだろうが。
Probably that she's a human. Huh?
あれ？
Ooh.
おかしいよ、バトラー。それは悪魔の証明だよ。
Oh, reverse Uno?
でもそれはバトラが魔女に会ったことがないというだけで魔女の存在を否定することにはならないね。
Oh, calling him out on that. We gotta say, how do you retort? Oh, he had to think.
そうだな。確かにそうだ。魔女がいねえを証明することはできない。しかし、証明はできなくても主張はできる。
What does that mean? You can't prove it? I can't claim it?
魔女はいねえという俺の主張だ。
What kind of logic is that?
どうして？
Yeah,
どう
why?
して魔女はいないなんて証明できないくせに主張できるの？
そんなものはいねえからだよ。
This dude Battler, he's saying it doesn't exist because I said it don't exist. Man, that's such a childish thing to say. I can't with that.
それで QED？
QED?
何の証拠も根拠もなく証明終了？
You finish your proof without any evidence or basis. Huh?
うちが
Yeah.
自分の浅が草を棚上げする時の典型例。暴力的思考停止だね。
Huh? I mean, you can't change his thought process. I mean, if he's thinking that, then that's what he believes. So, huh? Interesting.
となりゃ答えは一つだ
No
ぜ
equals no.
マリア。魔女側の反証しかねえってことだろ。
So, show some proof themselves. What do you want them to
これ
do?
また悪魔の証明だ。
Okay.
連れてくりゃ話は早い。この場合はベアトリーチェと名乗るご婦人がお星様がキラキラ飛び散るような華麗な魔法をステッキででも披露して
Okay.
人間には不可能なことを
All she has to do is show us something. Okay.
ことだろ。
That is impossible for humans, right? Okay.
ほら、お二人とも
Yo, no, Kumasawa, don't do this. This is getting heated. I like this. I like this
落ち
debate.
着いてくださいな。
Kumasawa noticed that the atmosphere between them was getting worse and tried to calm them. Nah, I want this. It seemed like Ballard quickly realized that he wasn't acting like an adult. Dude, you're not even... Well, how old is he? 18? I guess so. Okay. Well, that's funny. That you're like considered an adult at 18, even though it's like a teen, you know? Like 18? Okay. But Maria's expression didn't loosen. As she laughed creepily, she kept staring at Battler.
マリアももうよせよ。機嫌直そうぜ。
Yo, Jessica, you just creeped out. Yo. Yo.
それがね、
Maria ain't gonna chill.
ベアトリーチェはきっと見せてくれるよ。
Ooh.
人間には不可能なこと。
Okay.
そしたらバトラも信じるんだよね。ベアトリーチェのこと。
Okay.
おう
He said,
そ
sure.
いつを拝ましてくれたら
If she lets me have a look, I'll believe it. Okay. Huh.
魔女とバトラの議論のチェスだね。チェックメイトされたら、バトラは魔女を信じる。
Okay.
おお、洒落た例えだぜ。魔女が魔法を見せる。俺のキングにチェックをかける。俺は人間でも、何らかの手段で再現可能だとイチャモンをつけて、キングを逃がす。それができなきゃチェックメイトってのは、確かにいい例えだ。
That would be.
バトラ、チェスというのは、相手も自分も同じ動きの駒を持ってる。
Move the same way.
だから相手の手も読める。で
Yeah.
もね、相手の駒がバトラの駒よりさらに不思議な動きができることをバトラは今
Far
想
stranger
定してい
than
ない。
yours.
魔女のはずないからと、ベアトリーチェの動かす駒の動きを自分とどうせ同じだと決めつけている。
Ah, okay, I see where she's coming at. Since he believes it's human, he's expecting her to do things like a human. But since she's a witch, it's gonna be what you least expect.
でもね、悪いけど、バトラのチェスの相手は人間じゃない。
Exactly.
魔女なの。人間にはさせない駒の動きができる。バトラは今、そこの認識を間違えているの。
Huh?
バトラは、
Your
キリエ
understanding
お
is
ばさん
flawed.
のチェス盤思考って好きでしょ？
Yep, he does. Yeah, we know that.
ああ、
He said, flip the chessboard around.
相手の立場に立っての思考術ってやつを気に入ってるぜ。
だからダメなの。相手は魔女なのに、バトラはそれを認めない。だから魔女のさせる手を理解できず、チェス盤思考が通じない。
Yo, I'm only laughing because Balor's funny, man. I respect him still. He's willing to fight this battle, trying to prove that
チェ
witches
ス
don't
盤
exist.
思考の一番最初の前提が崩れてる。
I respect that. I respect that.
そう来るかよ。
そなたは魔女とのチェスに
Ooh,
勝てる。
Maria's also claiming he's gonna lose. A long freaking laugh. Interesting. Okay, what's going on now? Where are we at now?
その後のことはわかりません。私たち使用人は
Okay, so this is when George and Shannon meet up. Okay, but of course, you know, there's some different stuff is going on now.
なるほどね。それで、シャノンはその、ベアトリーチェという人物に
Are you gonna confess still, man? Is he still gonna do his proposal? Proposal? What did I say? Proposal? Like,
わかりません。
I'm slurring my words. That was a slightly odd way to say it. It didn't quite sound as if she was saying her memory was hazy.
私たち使用人にとって、ベアトリーチェ様は
Makes sense, yeah. You know, the night master on the island. Oh, why am I going back?
親方様に感化されてそうだと吹聴している、という私がここへ勤め始めた時からベアトリーチェ様の話はすでにささやかれておりました。
Yeah.
前に聞いたよ。敬わないと呪われたりして実際に事故に遭った使用人もいるんでしょ。
Me with an accident, right? Yeah. Wonder which servant that was. I feel like I said the same thing last time they said that. I probably did say that. Deja vu.
そういうものには敬いを忘れないのが心情ですので、存在を疑ったことはありません。黄金の魔女というその不確かな存在がきっといると
Vaguely
おぼろ
believed.
げに信じていました。
But we know that you do believe. Like 100%.
それで実際にその不確かな存在の魔女が姿を現して堂々と玄関からやってきた、ということなのかな。
Yep.
わかりません。私には何も。
What's going on with you, Shannon?
シャノンは夕食を運んだ時に何か話はした？
Because we know Shannon knows of her and stuff, so why'd she talk to George like this? What's wrong?
いえ、何も。
そっか。
This is kind of awkward, man. Are you still gonna go for it? Is he still gonna pop the question and
しかし
stuff?
ご飯を食べる魔女というんじゃなんだかリアリティがないね。
Huh.
やっぱりこの島の魔女伝説を知る
A
何者
witch
か
that
が
eats food
ベアトリ
somehow
ーチェ
doesn't
の
sound
名を語っているだ
realistic.
けなんだろうね。
Everything has to eat food. What doesn't eat food? Furniture.
シャノンちゃんはベアトリーチェを多分お屋敷の守り神みたいに思って敬ってきた気持ちがあると思うんだよ。だから
That's true though. That she has thought of her like that.
少し動揺しちゃったんじゃないかな。
Even though she knows her true intentions, but she's still happy for that, what she's done.
そうですね。きっとそうなんじゃないかと思います。
George was slightly at a loss at what to do about Shannon's downcast appearance. Maybe not just Genji, but the young servants had been ruthlessly questioned as to whether they knew anything about this Beatrice person. Thinking that, he tried to cheer her up somehow. Okay, what are you gonna do, man? What's your move? Surely just like Maria and Jessica, Shannon wasn't able to fully hide the agitation caused by the sudden visit of this person calling herself the Golden Witch. He'd been so sure that was the case. But George probably had no way of looking into Shannon's heart. Shannon was bitter and sad. The door to the Golden Land would be opened. The witch had definitely told her that. That meant the demise of everything. Even so, she accepted the ring from George. They would never be married now. Okay, so he did confess. Okay. Or not confess, but he did do the question. No, in the first place, did furniture like her even have a right to be married? Ooh. Even if the... Okay, let's go. Let's begin. Man, I wasn't ready for that. They kind of hit me out of nowhere with that. I was like, wait a second, wait, did I just read that correct? Furniture? Furniture? Yep, we got number one. Even if the witch hadn't come to signal the demise, wasn't their relationship fated to fail sooner or later? Had she turned her gaze to focus solely on the fun days she spent with George, while purposely closing her eyes to the sad reality?
どうしたんだい？さっきから本当に元気がない。
ジョージさん、婚約って何でしょうか？
Man, this whole atmosphere is kind of off. Wait, what's your response, George?
結婚の約束をするという意味だよ。
He didn't expect that, though. She went left field.
でも、僕はその意味において、結婚と同
A
じものだと
promise
考
to
え
marry. Huh. The same thing as marriage, huh?
本当なら、僕は今すぐにでも君をめとって家へ連れ帰り
Ah,
たい。
yeah, that's kind of cute.
でも
Okay.
僕は今修行中の身で、まだまだ自らの城を
I'm still in
築
the
き上
middle
げ
of
る必要が
training.
ない。
Training to be a husband? Like
だからこそ一人前になって初めて胸を張って君を連れ帰りたいんだ。
okay.
それは遠い未来の話じゃない。
I just want you to wait a short 3 years. 3 years. So when he's 26 because he's 23?
でも僕はだからといって3年間自分の気持ちを偽っていたくない。
Okay.
だから婚約指輪を贈ろうと決めたんだ。それは男として情けない理由かもしれない。
Yeah, he gave her an engagement ring to tell her to wait for 3 years. Okay.
妻と仕事を両立できないから待ってほしいなんて理由での婚約なんて
I'm trying to think of the
情
amount.
けないものか
Okay.
もしれない。
Okay, you're done talking. I'm starting to think like when someone gets engaged, like how much time is it till they get married actually? I guess it varies on people, but I mean, what's the most amount of time? I'm trying to think when my sister got engaged and how long it took for her to get married. Between her getting engaged and getting married. I don't know. I don't remember when she got engaged. I remember her wedding, but man. Okay, but it's nice that he's being thoughtful about this.
ジョージさんにとって婚約指輪が恋人に贈るプレゼントの一つではないということが分かりました。
Mm-hmm. Or
当然だよ。
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
婚約指輪はただのアクセサリーじゃない。
Isn't it a simple accessory? Huh?
尊い約束を指輪の形
It
で
says
残
it's an
す
oath.
恋人たちの宣誓なんだ。
Green Lanterns. In darkest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. For those who worship evil's might, beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Man, I remember reading some Green Lantern comics when I was younger. Man.
だとすると、すぐにも結婚するなら不要なものということになりますよね。
Right, it's in darkest day and blackest night. Or did I say in blackest day and blackest night? In darkest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Yeah. Man, that's a nice rhyme, though. Okay.
その時は婚約指輪じゃない。結婚指輪として渡すよ。どちらにせよ、君に指輪を贈ることに変わりはないのさ。
Yep.
この女は俺のものだから誰も手を出すな。
Yeah, I'm liking George's outfit. Low key. Huh.
いや、そんな意味じゃ。
Okay. I'm talking about the most random things. I apologize, y'all. Oh man. George knew that he was weak by nature. When he'd been captivated by Shannon and had sworn to become an excellent man, he had also sworn to throw away that weak part of himself. Okay. So even if he had been blunt about it, he chose to answer a little roughly. He was sure that doing so would bolster and reassure Shannon. Okay. That confidence. Okay. Okay.
いや、その通りかもしれない。さよ。
Aye!
君を僕の妻にする。
Oh, okay.
他の誰にもやらない。
I won't give it to anyone else. Oh. Oh yeah, Shannon's outfit Shannon's outfit looking nice too. I just like the how it's like the black, thingy, and then it's like the tie, white tie. I don't know. I like that. I like that black. What's it, dress shirt and then white tie? I don't know. That kind of looks cool. The man with the yellow hat from the Curious Yo, Genshin, you then. Yo, he's over here roasting George's outfit. Now that you mentioned, he does look like that dude. Man, okay. Over here roasting George on this special occasion.
僕だけのものにする。
Oh man, that is funny.
だから誰も手を出すな。
Looking like dude from Curious George. He does. He actually does. I take it back, George. Your drip. In fact, don't got drip. I take it back, man. Jeez. I can't unsee that.
間違いない。
ありがとうございます。
Oh man.
ジョージさん、本当に嬉しいです。
Oh, this is nice though. This is nice though. Then George-san, if it was decided by fate that this engagement ring, that this promise could ever be fulfilled, would you give it right to me? Okay. Shannon tried to ask that, but she swallowed her words. Where George had already spoken the answer. George had said it. He had said that to him. An engagement ring was infinitely similar to a wedding ring. Therefore, accepting George's ring had a significance far more sacred than a promise to marry.
だから僕はあえてこれを婚約指輪と呼ぶのをやめにする。
Oh, okay. What are you going to call it?
だからこれは婚約じゃない。結婚指輪だ。
Hey, okay, okay.
いいのでしょうか。
Oh, man.
神様の祝福もなく、私たちが結ばれたことを、
Oh,
勝手
man.
に宣言してもいいのでしょうか。
Is it? What do you have to say?
神様も父さんも母さんもすべて事後報告で十分さ。
He said his mother last. Because you know how Ava's going to react to that. Man.
二人は結ばれたと一方的に宣言する。
Okay.
それは誰にも覆せない。
ジョージさん。
僕は一時の感情で言ってるんじゃない。今だけの君を見て言ってるんじゃない。明日の君も明後日の君も、それこそ未来の老後の君すらも見据えて言っている。
Oh, okay, that's a little romantic there. Okay.
ジョージさんが話していることですよね。元気な子供や孫たちに囲まれてゆっくりとした老後を過ごしたいって。
Oh man, George.
その時僕の隣には年老いた君がいる。それを僕は予言するよ。必ずその日は訪れるから。
Okay.
必ず訪れますか。信じても。
Oh, will it? Not certain. Not too sure about that.
必ず絶対
Definitely.
それを言葉でない形で証明するのがこの指輪なんだよ。
Hey, Red Relpo! Hello! Thanks for joining the stream. How's everyone doing, by the way? I haven't asked that today, I think.
見せて。
Hey, better late than never, too. But thanks for joining. Yeah, George is kind of going, like, all with this. Like, what was it? Engagement? Then it became a marriage, and... Man. What was it? Here's what he... What?
これさ。
Yeah. Okay, George. What was it? Last week he was talking about like what kind of children he wants. He said, I want to have 3 children, maybe live on this field, have a nice house with like a field and stuff. Like, dang, dude really is big dreamer. George thinking he was being told to show her her ring. Hurry took out the ring. Yeah, okay. Even though he had practiced so much, he hadn't been able to do it cool. Okay. But Shannon wasn't looking at that. In her straight and direct gaze were vague tears and a smile. Man. She focused her eyes on George's eyes. No, on something she could see behind his eyes.
私に
See beyond his eyes, yeah.
その未来を見せてください。
Huh. Dang, crying, but she's hoping, wishing that could happen.
見せるよ。必ず約束する。
Promise, huh?
老後までじゃない。死んだ後も。 僕
Oh,
らは
okay.
魂になってもずっとずっと一緒にいる。
Huh. Okay. Shen wiped away her tears and took the ring box. Inside was a diamond ring worthy of blessing the two of them. George said the line that he practiced over and over inside his head. Okay, let me see you do it. Is he gonna crack his voice?
その指輪を好きな指にはめてそれを返事にしてほしいんだ。
Okay.
つまり明日の朝までに。
Yo, man. Shannon smiled, took the ring. It's a completely natural move and put the ring finger on her. Dang, she said, you already know my answer. Okay. It really had looked like a natural, ordinary movement. Huh. And for a while, George was stunned. Bum, bum. Ah, okay.
Shano.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sayo. Ah, okay. Dang. Dang. This scene is kind of hit sad. There was no blessing from God, no pastor, to witness nothing. But the two of them were married, proclaimed it. Two souls were joined here today. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Slow pan. Jeez. Louise. Haha. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold up. Okay, I'm muting this song. This song right here gives me a copyright claim every time, so you guys won't hear anything for a few seconds. Or a minute. Just to let y'all know. You just have to hear my voice. I know. Okay, so this is after Canon gave the ring. Actually, I could probably play it, but I just lower it more. So I just lowered my volume down a bunch. Even though your furniture, dang it, Canon, I'm trying to set up stuff. It's actually pretty good. I'm drinking something different today. But Canon's gonna go on a roll with this furniture stuff, though. No, dang, he said it twice. I wasn't even paying attention. Jeez. Okay, let me chill with the sips. So I'm taking big sips. Okay. Oh, not anymore. Ooh, soda. Man, at least let her believe. You know, at least let her hope. You know, man, jeez. Jesus. Oh yeah, because I forgot. Yeah, if she doesn't accept the proposal, she would have a chance of living longer. I mean, in the end, they all be killed and stuff, but she would have a chance of like staying around longer, not dying in the first or second twilight. If I'm not mistaken. You, George the Master, and everyone else. Yep. 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 Dang. I mean, what else could you have done, Canon? Other than just tell her, man. I mute the music, but not the voices. Oh, yeah, that's actually... How do I do that? Let's see. That's actually a good idea. What do I do? Voices. What do I do? I just press... Ah! Oh, wait, let me go over here. Top. Okay, not music. What is this? Up, down. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Thank you for that. That's a good idea. That's all I had to do. Okay, volume will be brought back up, and y'all see my desktop now. Okay. Thank you for that. See, a better solution. That way I could hear them still, at least. Okay, then when the next scene starts, I'll put back on the music then. Oh, wait. Why can't... Okay, there you go. Now y'all could hear them speaking.
完成したの。たとえ私たちが生贄になってしまうとしても、もう完成してるの。だからいいの。
Huh.
未練があるのはむしろカノン君の方。私たちは家具なんでしょ？
We're furniture, right? Yes, we are. And I'm drinking.
Can y'all... Okay,
yeah, go. Okay.
解放される。
Y'all can't hear... Or can y'all hear the voices now or can't?
なら、
Well, she's talking right now, so y'all know. Okay, y'all can all hear now. Okay.
どうでもいいことじゃない。
So it doesn't matter if... Okay, the Golden Land. Yep.
なのに、カノン君は黄金鏡へ行くことに固執してる。どうしても人間になりたいんでしょ？どうして？
Yep.
人間になりたいからだよ。
Huh.
家具はもう嫌だ。
Haha, yo, I've had enough of being furniture. Okay, Canon. Conviction. That's the term, right? Determination. Yeah. Something like that.
どうして？
Yeah, why?
恋がしたかったんだ。
Ooh, with who? Haha. Tears would come from Canon's eyes. Ooh, interesting. Never seen him this emotional. And he howled.
お嬢様のことが好きだった。
Confession! Let's go! Okay,
そして
Canon.
あの日のお嬢様の姿を見て、もっと好きになった。そしてお嬢様も僕のことが好きだと分かって。
Of course you'd
すごく
be.
嬉しかった。
Hearing your crush likes you back? Oh,
で
man.
も僕は核でお嬢様の気持ちを受け止めることはできなくて。
それが勘違いだった。私たちは家具かもしれない。
Back to back.
人間以下かもしれない。でも、恋をする資格がないわけじゃなかった。
添い遂げられぬ思いなら、ない方がマシだって思った。
Huh.
いつか自分も消え去る日が来て、それがきっとお嬢様を傷つけるなんて勝手に決めつけて。違うんだ。僕が怯えていただけなんだ。僕は永遠になれない恋ならしない方がマシだって怯えてただけなんだ。
セミは生涯のうち数週間にも満たない
Cicadas.
恋を
The
して
Higurashi.
消えていくんだって。
Huh.
数週間で終わる恋だからと恋をしないセミはいないんじゃないかな。
Huh. Okay. 700 per hour. Man. I shouldn't be laughing while he's over here crying. Oh, man. The timing of these jokes. Man, this is sad, though. Man. It seemed that Ken was still muttering his regrets but by now, it was all jumbled up with his sobs.
あの魔女が憎い。僕にどうしてこんな気持ちを植え付けて。あいつさえ妙ないたずらをしなければ、僕はお嬢様のことなんか気にならなかったのに。
Wow.
ベアトリーチェ様はひどいね。カノン君にそうやって悔し泣きをさせるために運命をいたずらした。
Huh.
でも魔女の思惑は多分外れてる。
Interesting. Things didn't go quite... Then things went... But I don't think things went as the witch expected.
だって
After all... Knowing love isn't a regret that ties you to life. It's the destination we're supposed to reach on our journey through life. Okay, next scene. Okay. Put back on the music. I guess, okay, I can't put music on while I was pausing. Hey! Okay, let me get back. I have to hear this music for this. No! What's this? What's this? No. Where's my options at? Yeah, options. Okay, there we go. Okay, what's up, Beatrice?
せっかくの約束はこれで遂行だな。
Cackle, cackle, cackle. Cackle.
さてさて、これにてすべての駒の条件は同じよ。
Okay.
駒は18。
Oh.
生き残る5人は
13 will be offered, yep. Who will the 5 saviors be? Survivors be?
それとも誰かがこの儀式を打ち壊してみせる。
Oh, is that a possibility? Will that happen?
どうやってこれはチェスプロブレムではない。対等なゲームだ。
Game on equal footing.
わらわだけが一方的に詰めるわけではない。そなた
Interesting.
はわらわの爪から懸命に逃れ続け、引き分け無効試合に持ち込むことができる。
You able to frankly escape my advance and force a tie.
まあ
Interesting.
せいぜいそなたにできるのはそれを延々と繰り返すのが関の山よ。
Huh.
そしておそらくそれはそなたにとってそう難しいことではあるまい。しかしそなたは永遠に続く無効試合
Dang, she
や
said
がて
force
精
tie?
神
We
を
would
す
do
り減ら
this
しやが
forever.
ては精神を殺す。その時にこそ敗北を受け入れわらわに屈服することになるであろう。対等なゲームと言った理由、
Okay, yeah, what's that reason? That's I was curious about
わ
that.
らわにも敗北の条件を設けてあることだ。
Oh!
負けのないゲームほど退屈なものはないのでな。
Huh. That's true.
わらわを任す方法、
What do you have to
それ
do?
はわらわの肖像画に捧げられたあの碑文よ。
Yeah, true. They bring another again with the chessboard. Let's to defeat me, that would be the epitaph that stands as an offering to my portrait. Yes.
あれこそは黄金鏡の扉の開き方にして
And keep
同時に
destroying.
儀式を打ち
Interesting.
破
So
る
it's also
鍵で
keep
もあ
destroying
る。
it. Okay, that makes
わらわは
sense.
碑文に従い儀式を完遂する。 そなたは碑文の謎
Solve
を
the
解き
riddle of the
儀
epitaph,
式を
destroy
打ち破
ceremony,
り
and
わ
overthrow
らわ
me.
を
Okay,
滅
so
ぼ
it's
す。
always going back to the epitaph again.
碑文に隠された謎を解き、わらわが金蔵に値し莫大なる黄金のありかを暴いてみせよ。
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
こたびのゲームはどういう結末を見せるのやら。
Huh.
健闘を期待するぞ。
Okay.
わらわを楽しませてみせろよ。後ろ宮バトラー。
Haha, Battler. Yo, she said entertain me. Okay, it's gonna be good. What was that? Where is this? A church or place?
異論はない。
When is this?
私と
Where
松
it?
氏は
Okay.
認めた。
Acknowledge it.
信じられないし信じたくないけれどそれが現実なのね。
夏日、言葉を少し選びなさい。
What?
彼女は当家の最高の賓客なのだ。
So they're meeting with Beatrice right now.
わ、
Or no,
わしらも認め
they're all talking in this place. Where is this?
グーの根も出えへん。
Is this also on the in the mansion somewhere?
認めるわ。
Or, well, I guess they'll say eventually.
一遍の文句もない。まさか本当に。
You have my honest respect. Ava saying that? Who are they talking to?
私もよ。すごいわ。純粋に尊敬する。
Oh, they're all talking to, yeah, Beatrice, yeah. So, I have to acknowledge it. One, who's that? Those two. Ava, Hideyoshi, Rosa, Cross. Now, see, that's 5 people. Who's the last one? Rudolph. Okay, these are the... They're all about to be killed, right? Or something? It's your victory. Yeah! Or something interesting.
悪魔の証明はそなたが好む証明不能への便利な言い訳だったがあだになったようだな。
いじめるなよ魔女様。俺はもうあんたを認めてるぜ。降参だ。
But also Kiri's there too. Okay.
キリエ。
Okay, so they're meeting with her. Okay, I follow.
まだ
Something, I guess. Huh.
わらわは全員一致しか好まぬ。
Ooh, everyone gotta be in
お前一人
agreement.
がわらわの存在を認めぬならば。
What will you do? As the witch laughed boldly, the siblings started getting frantic. They were afraid of displeasing the witch. Carrie laughed, lightly closed her eyes, and after keeping silent for a while, opened her mouth.
ごめんなさい。降参よ。
You resign? Dang. Only Kiri had faced the witch with stern eyes until the end. Oh. However, this had only resulted in her refusing to accept the truth for a short time. The truth the being that was before her eyes couldn't be denied. Devils had already been proven. Huh.
私も認めるわ。あなたはベアトリーチェ。後ろ宮家の顧問錬金術師。
Dang, she laid it all out.
偉大なる魔法の使い手。
Huh.
魔女であることを認めざるを得ない。
Dang. Just like that. Rest in peace. It's still raining. Huh. Okay. Okay, I want to check out the Epitaph for a second. Because I haven't checked out the Epitaph in a bit. I realize it's been a few weeks since I last checked it out. Like, actually studied it. But, man, to think about everyone sleeping, you know, gruesome stuff is going on. Jeez. Huh. Okay. Okay, so they're still here. Oh no, we're seeing them. Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6. And Rosa's there. 7. 7 people. Cannon. Goat. Get out of my face, Goda. Genji, yep. Okay, so also seeing where everyone's locations are. Yep. Ah, Kinzo! Man. The Beatrice in her room, yep. The portrait. Then the other portrait. Interesting. Nice. Oh. They made it sound lights for a second, but then they made it a little something for a second. You need like 500 IQ? Yo. 500 IQ? Easy. Okay, so it's 6 o'clock a.m. Come on, I want to see the epitaph. It's been a while. I just want to look at it. Okay, second day, October 5th, 1986. Do I have to click? No, it's going to. What is that sound that always fills my ears? Hold up for a second. Thought about to sneeze. Tips. It's been a while since I've seen the epitaph. Okay. Behold the Sweetfish River running through my beloved town. You take a golden land, follow the path down the stream. The key, as you travel down, you'll see a village, and that village look for a shore, and the two will tell you there sleeps the key to the golden land. And then I'll go back. The one who obtains the key must then travel to the golden land. Yeah, we know about. Okay, I followed the Twilights. Okay. Maybe it's within the Twilights. Okay. The witch shall praise the golden one. Why should be all the gold reserves? Okay. Okay. 200 IQ. I'm about to study the heck out of it after this. Every day I read the epitaph. I will understand it. Oh, man. Is it the sound of the rain, the sound of the waterfall, or could it be the radio static? Yep. Man, kind of stuffy. If not, I want it to be the sound of blood flowing through my body. Oh, ew. I want to hear the sound of my blood in my body. Oh, it makes my body hurt. I want it to be the sound of the blood circulating through. Oh, stop talking about that, man. Okay, so it's Kinzo. Interesting. Last time we started the day, we started it with Natsuhi, right? And then she went and saw Kinzo and told about the crest in her heart and stuff. The light entering through a crack in the curtain was faint, but it had at least told him that the dawn had broken. Kinzo, still in the position he'd been when he woke up, still sitting in a chair and looking at the ceiling, felt the blood slowly travel through his body. I mean, I know blood's like circulating, but I don't like thinking about that. Just about the clock is early morning, 6 o'clock on the dot. No matter how tired he was, no matter how deeply he slept, he always woke up at this exact same time, as though he had measured it with an hourglass. Oh, in English? Because the kanji keywords were crucial. Okay, interesting. Maybe. Guess I have to wait and see. Didn't have to know that his health couldn't be that bad, huh? It begins. We know he's ecstatic about that. Yes. Kinzo was struck by a faint desire to see beyond the study door. After all, he might find the traces of someone's veins struggle to break through the door. A sign that someone had tried to select him as one of the first 6 sacrifices. A guy solved it and he showed everyone how? Dude's revealing his secrets out there. Okay, interesting. That's why he wanted to check whether there was a wretched mark on the door. The very desire was human. And that's why Kinzo did not check. He often rejected desires that came to him because he was human. And by doing that, he could be immersed, like my shirt's immersed, in a feeling of sufficiency, as though he himself had begun surpassing humans. Oh, so he tried solving it in Japanese. Okay, with Japanese, I couldn't spot it. Okay, interesting. Okay, that makes sense that, translation-wise, of course, when things are translated, it in a way becomes its own separate thing, kind of, in a way. That's just because of the phrasing, maybe. I don't know. He recognized human desire for what they were and guarded against them. Things that a human would want to do, he resisted. This eccentricity and rebellious nature had surely given him a rare genius, making it possible for him to succeed in his own exploits as he revived the Ushiromiya family in a single generation.
Sate, Beatrice. Yeah,
who were they? Who were they? It is. Just stay within those doors. Yo, it's weird hearing him laugh like that. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Yo, Kinzo, don't laugh like that again, man. The servants woke early. They had to open the curtains, prepare for breakfast, and complete various other tasks to welcome the guests to the new day. Okay, who's missing? Okay, Goda's still okay. Goda's alive in this one. That's all I'm going to say about that. During that family conference, he had been told to concentrate his efforts, especially on cooking. And he'd been especially exempt from several tasks that servants must normally do. Goda, who was a show-off, seemed to be feeling particularly superior because of that. He let Genji and the rest prepare the rest of the mansion, and worked on making breakfast in the kitchen. It's slightly adapted, okay. We even have to compare in both versions to see if I could find hints or change. I couldn't. Okay, interesting. Genji split the work with Shannon and Cannon, and they carried out various tasks. Okay, so Shannon's alive here too. Shannon headed to the dining hall and unlocked. Lastly, the family conference had continued into the early hours of the morning. It wouldn't have been odd if this year's conference had done the same. Considering the possibility that they were still having a discussion inside, she knocked. But there was no response, so she opened the door and said good morning. What are we going to see? What are we going to see? No one in there? The room was cold, and the conference seemed to have ended a long time before. There was a tea set on the table from which they'd probably been drinking, arranged in a way that would make it easy to clean up. Okay. Cleaning up the tea was a servant's job. If the family members were extra generous and cleaned it up for themselves, the servants would lose face. Dang. So it was a truly pleasant act of kindness for family to do only this much. As she approached the table to clean, she noticed something like a memo that had been left near the utensils and cups. Since it was right next to the seat, Shannon picked it up, naturally thinking it was a memo for the servants doing the cleaning. Written there was not a request, nor was it thanks for preparing the tea. There was just a single word. Shannon looked at it blankly and read it out loud. Chapel. Yeah, where was that? Interesting. So 7 of them went to the chapel. Wait, I looked at the epitaph, but I didn't look at the epitaph. Hold up. 6 will be chosen, but 7 people were at that scene. So interesting. I think Rosa might be spared because she still didn't give off the letter. Maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong. Normally the sound would have been too trivial to be worth caring about. If only I could stop hearing it soon, I could go back to sleep right away. She thought vaguely. But no matter how much time passed, the sound did not end. I repeated over and over. And, shut up! Who is it? Banging on the door this whole time. As soon as she realized that, she woke up. Someone was knocking. And she knows that it wasn't a knock, but a voice as well.
Rosa-sama.
Yep, Rosa, yep.
Rosa-sama.
Yeah, but she still didn't give off that letter and stuff and read it, so that's why it's going off that logic. So she was there. What's she going to tell everyone? If she tells everyone what she saw, if she remembers or something. Interesting. It had been Genji's voice. Looking at the clock, it wasn't even 7 yet. It was clearly too early to wake the guests. Did something happen? that it was bad enough to cause this. She felt her sleepiness increasingly fade thanks to the premonition of misfortune. Though Genji was a servant, Rosa had known him since her childhood days, so even though she was slightly defenseless in her pajamas, she opened the door and cracked and answered. That is kind of true now that I think about it. I forget that Genji has, in a way, seen all the children grow up. Dang, that's kind of crazy. They see more of Genji than they have seen of Kinzo, their own parent. Like, yeah, what's up? Oh boy. At the chapel. Oh boy. Interesting. So first time it was the shed. Now this time it's the chapel. Yep. Genji whispered something to Rosa's ear. For a second it seemed Rosa couldn't understand what she'd been told. After having it repeated several times, she realized that apparently something strange had happened. Rosa closed her door for a second, changing her clothes quickly, and followed Genji towards the mansion. Oh boy. Chapel? The chapel required some explanation. It wasn't in the mansion, but a grove behind it, a short walk's distance away. Okay, so it was a chapel on the island. It had been built at the same time as the mansion. So, though its walls had been repaired many times, making it look new from the outside, it was a very old building. Rosa dashed through the rain along with Genji. Just like the previous night, the rain was falling in earnest. Eventually, the chapel came into sight from beyond a thin grove. So, how big? Like, I know this island is big, but like, how big is it? Like, dang. Just looking at, well, actually, they did give off like measurements for before. Just looking at it from outside seemed to be a place of dazzling beauty where the pair of young lovers might want to get married. However, Kinzo apparently viewed it as a very sacred place. So Rosa and her siblings had been given strict instructions to not approach it unnecessarily. Even though they were all grown up now, approaching the chapel for any reason would still make them feel guilty. Also afraid, as if their father might get angry and hit them in the face. Though Kinzo still slapping their children in the face as adults. The servant silhouettes could be seen in front of the chapel's entrance. Goda, Shannon, and Cannon. Which meant that all the servants in the morning shift had gathered. A short while ago, Genji had spoken to Rosa, telling her what the situation was. However, without laying eyes on it directly, she definitely had been able to understand. It was probably the same for all the servants gathered here as well. Without seeing it with their own eyes, they wouldn't have been able to understand what was going on. Ugh. Dang. Ooh. Okay. On the door of the entrance to the chapel, I keep wanting to say chapel now. Chapel. It was something very large, drawn with a creepy stringy paint that made one think of blood. Something like a creepy magic circle. Yeah, indeed. Good question. The servants looked at each other. Goda was the first to open his mouth. Oh, Goda going to speak up first? I thought it was me, Genji, but what? Who was the first to see this, actually? Thank you for asking that. Why were you over here? Oh, that makes sense. Shannon held out the memo with a shaking hand. Oh boy. Happy Ooh. Oh snap. Cannon pointed to a single line of English written below the creepy magic circle. Until it had been pointed out to her, she thought it was just another part of the magic circle. There, the following words were written in English. Happy Halloween for Maria. Ooh! Happy Halloween for Maria. This creepy magic circle was for Maria. Interesting. Yesterday, only one person had said Happy Halloween to a Maria. You already know who. The key phrase matched. It was the Golden Witch, Beatrice. Uh-oh. Dun dun dun. Did they check, at least? No one checked? You just now realized? Okay. Oh, Genji about to say, we don't know where they are. Maybe. After saying that much, Rosa finally knows that something was odd. Yeah, then why did they tell her? Why did they call her first? Her own rank in this family conference was the lowest of the 4 siblings. Why had she been the one called during this abnormal situation like this, when the other siblings hadn't been? Even Maria's name had popped up. Ooh.
Hi. お姿が見当たらず。
奥様もお部屋におられません。
Yep.
シーツの様子からすると、昨べはベッドに戻られていないのかもしれません。
Yo, Beatrice is cold-blooded. Rosa felt something creepy crawling slowly up her back. Yo, I feel it too. Stop that. Man. Ugh. Tried, but... So how you gonna open it? Did y'all at least let Kinzo know? He probably doesn't care. It's missing from the key box, so you have to break down the door. She didn't want to get any closer to the door with a creepy magic circle. If she could. Excuse me. Rosa readied herself and approached, but then tried pushing and pulling the knob. You just look crazy. When someone says it doesn't work and then you try it and it still doesn't work, that's just embarrassing. All she felt was the resistance of the sturdy lock. Huh.
そんな許可私に出せるわけがないわ。お父様の大切な礼拝堂なのよ。
Don't you want to know what's inside? What's going on? At the time, the events of the previous day swirled around the back of Rosa's mind. That's right. When I met that witch in the rose garden, didn't she hand Maria an envelope? Ooh. Yes, she did. You also got an envelope too, but you never read yours yet. Yeah, there's no mistake. She did hand it over. When Maria tried to open it, the witch had told her not to do it yet, and she surely said, the time to open it will come soon. Rosa was sure. There could be no mistake. The envelope Maria had received was... Okay, now we're going to see what's going on in the guest house with the cousins. Ooh, yo, going down. After dashing back to the guest house, Rosa approached the cousins' room while hiding her footsteps. Softly opening the door and peered inside. From the inside, she could hear the healthy snores as typical of young people. Dang. Do any of y'all snore? I don't snore. I'm a young person. They were 4 children, and Maria was there, sleeping soundly. Even younger people snore too, though. After breathing a sigh of relief, she entered the room with quiet footsteps. She was after Maria's handbag. which was resting on the sofa. Yo, Maria about to wake up and be like, oh. Yo, Maria about to wake up in her sleep, grab her hand, and Rosa will be like, oh. Maria always liked carrying her treasures around with her. She was probably emulating how her mother always carried her makeup with her. Of course, she was just imitating her mother's everything. Okay, Junk, where's the letter? In Maria's case, it was full of small, creepy, occultic items, notebooks describing things of nature, and so on. Rosa had never been happy to see her daughter walking around with things like that, which weren't girlish at all. However, trying to force Maria to stop had resulted in a big fight. So, okay, yeah. But she found the letter. Okay. A Western envelope with the crest of the golden eagle. When she took it out of her bag, she realized there was a heavy, vaguely cylindrical object inside. She could tell by feeling its weight. There was no doubt. This was a key. The key. After turning around and checking that Maria was still sound asleep, Rosa tore open the envelope and... Yo, you about to see Maria mad if she noticed. Oh, man. You gotta leave with the letter, then. It was the key to the old... His key was old and intricate design. Rosa gripped the key and dashed out. Battler seemed to have noticed that sound, but after grumbling and turning over to sleep, he started snoring again. Okay, Battler noticed, but he said, I'm going back to sleep. I'm going to sleep. I remember, what was that? I had like a toy or something. It was electronical. Whenever I turned it off, it actually said, I'm going to sleep. I don't know, that was kind of cool and funny when I was younger. Was it the Bop It toy? Did the Bop It toy say that when you turn it off? I'm going to sleep? I don't know. Rosa approached the creepy magic circle once again and put the key in the keyhole. There was a strong resistance. After it resisted for a short while, it stopped resisting with a clunk. Then squeaking with a noise that hurt everyone's ears as slowly began to open. Let me witness. Her voice reverberated through the massive room. Of course, there was no answer. What did they see, though? The chapel had a high ceiling and the air was cold. And even on this rainy, unsettling day, it felt sacred for some reason. The servants timidly followed after Rosa. Look at what? Rosa noticed it immediately and pointed. Over there was the altar. And a place would normally have a pastor preaching. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, at first it looked like a dining table. There actually were gorgeous plates and utensils placed there, making it look like a child's birthday song. Dang, she actually said, yo, happy Halloween. Dang. Up close expression, surrounded had been decorated with pumpkins and black and orange ribbons. Okay, I see you Beatrice as a decor. Halloween decorations. And there were people seated at the... That's messed up. 3 people on each side facing each other, seated in chairs. They could be recognized at a glance. Krassen's wife, Ava and her husband, Rudolph and his wife. But if you wanted to be sure, you'd have to go even closer and check. Because they seemed almost like dolls. Rosa and the rest opened the door, entered all at once with the sound of many footsteps calling out, asking if anyone was there. And yet there had been no reaction. Even Rosa and the rest assumed they were being ignored. You still expected to be some kind of reaction. There hadn't even been that. So at first it felt like someone had set down some dolls that greatly resembled those people. By now it was just Rosa. Beaches lovely all over. Yup. They were all fighting frantically with the creepy emotion that grasped their hearts. They're not going to show us, are they? As she walked towards the altar, she called out again, but there was still no reaction. Yep, they rest in peace. Yes, by now Rosa was sure of it. She was sure these weren't dolls, but the people themselves. They grew close enough to see clearly what lay on the table. It still looked like an adorable banquet regardless of a child's birthday party. Plates filled with sweets, cute pictures, and drinks. All kinds of pumpkins shaped with ornaments. They were all decorated in a Halloween style. And while this was probably... Oh, man, what do they have? Like candy stuck into the eyes? Oh, man. Oh, man, Maria would surely have been delighted to see all this. It was the state of a table that they sat in front of, apparently asleep. It was an eerie scene, as though a small, fun-looking Halloween party had been stopped there. Nuh-uh. Well, they're sleeping for permanently. When she approached even closer to them, she realized that there were snacks scattered all over the floor. Candies, cookies, sodas, and chocolates. All the heavy, fancy-themed packaging? They were all scattered across a carpet covered with blackberry and cranberry jam. Ooh! Ooh! This art for this, I like it. Yup. Of course, Goto would scream. Rosa and the rest finally realized what the situation was. It was a Halloween party. A banquet for those not of this world. This music is epic! Cross, Nazi, Ava, Hideyoshi, Rudolph, and Kira were seated on the chairs, apparently sleeping. Asleep, but all dead. How could you tell that they were dead and not simply sleeping? That's because they'd been vertically Oh! And the candy is their guts. That's disgust. From their chest to their stomach. Ooh. Ooh. Man. Then she's seeing... All of them are seeing them all dead. Ugh. Huh. The six of them had sat down at a table at a part behind the summit slope. Yeah. When the jam covered the floor, it must be what overflowed from their stomachs once they stuffed themselves completely, right? No. The contents of the stomach had been scattered all over the floor. And that wasn't all. Out of their stomachs, it was almost as though, they actually repeated it twice. I thought I was tripping. As though they poured out. As though snacks had overflown from there. Ugh. That music kind of creeped me out. Candies and soda and chocolates had poured out, stained with blood, and had scattered across the floor. What could have happened to cause this? Almost as though the stomachs were stuffed full to bursting of sweets. And they just burst. And it all poured out, their stomachs split open. Rosa remembered a certain shocking meal, a turkey that had been served on her own birthday. When it had been cut open with a knife, it flowed one of her favorite foods. Okay, but since she hadn't been told what was inside, the deep red ketchup almond rice poured out like a bloody... Pulsing, dripping, slimy, pulpy, squelching. Oh man, these words are too descriptive. Is she throwing up? For real, the CGs for some of these scenes would be really good. The trauma of her youth was revived. Rosa felt a monster raging inside her stomach, and the acid started to rise. Don't go through them. Unable to hold back, she threw it all up and then... Her empty stomach had nothing but stomach acid. The scene in front of her was no fun Halloween party now. The three couples were enshrined right there, their stomachs vertically wrenched open with a what? So many snacks had been stuffed in there. pulpy, squishy. Blood and guts and sweets were overflowing onto the floor. Blood stains, yeah. Sticky, sloppy, pulpy, sweet snacks that made your fingers stick together. Gummy, but stained with enthralls. Sloppy, pulpy. What was that I stepped onto now? Didn't step on the candy or soda or chocolate? Man. I'm scared. What I step on, I can't. Man, this is. Ugh. What a gruesome Halloween party. 100%. From far away, it looked truly beautiful, fantastical, and fun. But from up close, it was horrible, disgusting, and somehow still beautiful? Man. I was going to eat some food after this. I don't think I'm going to eat food after this. Rosa's wild thoughts tried as best as they could to escape her throat with a loud voice that was neither a scream nor a roar. Yep, Cross, man. Cross, Natsuhi, Ava, Rudolph, man. Kiri. He'll go to freaking out. Yo, this crowd. Yo. This group of survivors, they are frantic. Yo. Let the Rosa torture begin, for real. If words so tied to reality hadn't come out of Goda's mouth, Rosa and the rest would probably have found themselves unable to escape their nightmarish party even now. They would have been standing there in shock. But it wasn't because they thought the police might be able to do something. If they didn't keep yelling about the police, it felt as though another seat might be set up for them. Ooh, one of them? Their own chests felt as though they were expanding unpleasantly from inside. Ooh. Rumbling, churning, and it's surely because the candy was about to overflow in their stomachs. Rosa once again, tortured by a desire to vomit, threw her stomach acid. Ah, man. That's the game. I don't want to see that animated. And then she searched. For real, Cannon's the only one who's not like freaking out as much. Man, yeah, compose yourself, composure. Even though it's not something to easily, digest. Man. Rosa coughed violently again, forcefully spitting out the stomach. Ah, man, stop bringing up the stomach acid. She realized that by now her whole body had been covered in a filthy sweat. For real. Huh. Yup, gotta get Dr. Nanja there. Oh yeah, that's true. It would probably be, rainbowed out. Why even bring Dr. Nanja here? It was a bit too early for medical care. I don't know, for him to do something. Zephyrs accepted their orders and dashed outside. After watching them leave, Rosa once again stared at her siblings, with whom she'd spent a good times and bad, and their partners. Digest. Oh man, I want 200% to see. Man, what was that? And then talking about the deaths and stuff. Man, that description was ooh. I'm kind of thirsty right now, but I don't want to drink anything. That actually got a bad taste in my mouth. Okay. I think I'm going to stop here because it seems like we're going to be starting a new section. And my stream's going to end in like 10 minutes. So, Yeah, let me go through the Epitaph one more time because I'm trying to. Okay. Oh yeah. So yeah, they updated this. Oh yeah. Let me check out this update. His corpse was found in the chapel. His direct cause of death is unknown, but it seems his stomach was cut open and his intestines pulled out after his death. On top of that, the sweets and candies were packed into his stomach. Welcome, Maria. Happy. Okay, I tried reading that all in one breath. Happy Halloween. Okay, cross. Same thing with Natsuhi. Yup. Top of that, candies were packed into. Ugh. Found in the chapel. Yep. Same thing. Everyone has a stomach filled with sweet dreams. Wow, it's anything filthy and. Where there be anything filthy inside someone's stomach? This is why we want to be as sweet and innocent as candy. That's used for passing to some. And Kiri. And so I give you the land of dreams. Happy Halloween. Wow. Oh wait, let me check out the other character thing, but I haven't really checked them out that much. And we know about them, him, her. Him, her, him. Maybe countries from him, her, yep. Him, her. Okay, interesting. And then the Epitaph. So, we already got the first, yeah, next, then we're going to have the two who are close. And the only two who are close currently, right now, the only people left is Rosa and, no, not Rosa. George and Shannon. Yeah, George and Shannon. So if that's the case, then if it's not going to be those, if it wasn't to be those two, which it most likely is, then it'd just be what? Cannon and Jessica, but then those two aren't like completely a couple yet. They have feelings, but they're not together. So the ones together is George and her. Shannon. I'm forgetting names all of a sudden. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to end it right here. There's, yeah, like I said, it's getting late over here. I don't want to like start a new section off and then end halfway and then forget stuff. So we got to the part where everyone's murdered. Well, 6 people so far have been killed, as per the first Epitaph. Anything else to point out? Rosa still hasn't opened up her letter. She did open up Maria's letter, and in there was the key. I don't know. They didn't say that there wasn't anything else in there, so let me actually change my screen so you'll see me like this. Yeah, they didn't say there's anything. Dang, I need to change the color of this. Man, I have to see a bunch of like. We actually could kind of read that better than the other chat, but yeah. Anything else? I think that was about it. The 2 things that stood out to me was that. Nanjo also said that Kinzo did have a previous mistress named Beatrice or something, but he didn't visibly see her. He only heard it from Kinzo, so that's interesting. And there's no confirmation of there being a child as well. So that's also another interesting thing. But yeah, I think that's about it, really, for me. At least things that I consistently remember that I'm going to write down after this as well. So. Yeah, I definitely want to study this Epitaph because I want to try and at least have a theory for next week, some sort of theory or something. So, yeah, until then, thank you all for tuning in for this stream as always. Saturday, I'll be streaming the last season of Higurashi, which is Higurashi Ray, the last 5 episodes. That'll be the last stream of Higurashi over on Twitch. And then after then, I don't know. I guess I'll be streaming some games on this weekend after then or something. So. Stay tuned for that. There'll be some gameplays up next week for some other games I'm playing. I played Genshin Impact yesterday. That was really fun. So I'm going to have like I record stuff for that. So I have a gameplay of that up next week on the channel. I may be streaming that on Twitch soon as well. So keep an eye out on Twitch for that. Other games I'm going to play, Danganronpa. I might start that next week as well. I'm not sure if I want to stream that or record that. I mentioned that last week. I'm probably going to record it and then stream it. Or I might just end up streaming it. And if I do end up streaming it, I'm probably going to stream it first on Twitch, then stream it over here on YouTube. Because I want to give my Twitch community a little bit of give my Twitch community some love over there too. Yeah, probably I might just stream it over on Twitch and record it, and then on YouTube I'll upload some stuff on YouTube of it. So I may do it that way, or maybe I might do it vice versa. I don't know. I see how it goes, but there will be something up for Danganronpa soon. And also want to check out 999. I also want to play Toho, and it's a Tohu. So, yeah. Again, until then, thank you for tuning in for the stream. Enjoy your weekend. Check out the Higurashi stream this weekend. And, yeah, until then, thank you for tuning in again. That's all I have to say. So, yeah. Enjoy your day. Peace. Choo.